Hey guys, Tyler here with the Kingdoms trading card game, and this is the 12th and final video of the 12 days of Christmas YouTube uploads. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas today. At the release of this video, I am enjoying time with my family. In this video, I am showing you the Collector's Pack 2022 edition, and it's going to be featuring 8 brand new cards. Now let's go ahead and go into the journey of how those cards were made, and at the end, I will show you the final version of the cards. Alright, well, I hope you guys have been enjoying this video so far. I guess it is finally time to show you what cards will be coming out in the Collector's 2022 Pack Edition. Alright, first card, we'll start with the Sacreds, is Destroyed Art Museum. This card is based off of the protests that were going on in Europe with the artwork being destroyed at the museum. So this is a location, a neutral sacred with 1600 health. And it says that your opponent discards a card every time a friendly item card is called or rallied. So anytime a token, a battle card, anything of that nature that is an item is called to the field or rallied to the field, your opponent discards a card. So really happy with how the artwork turned out for this one. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. The next card is World Event. Now, World Event is based off of the World Cup that just got done. Congratulations to Argentina for winning that one. This is a monument neutral with 1800 health, so a little bit higher on the health side of things. And it says all friendly kingdom cards cost -2 magicka. So just a good sacred that could go in any deck. Alright, the next card, going to some spells. Domineering Invasion. This card is based off of the war between Russia and Ukraine. This is a 6-cost spell, and it says for this turn, your battle cards have plus 300 attack, plus 0 health, and your opponent's sacred has -500 health. So, normally I don't like spells costing too much. I think some of the spells in the game cost a wee bit too much. However, for something like this could be such a swingy card that I think paying 6 magicka is worth the cost. Even it could be a game-ending spell if you play it just right, because not a lot of people run counter spells in their deck because spells aren't such a pivotal thing in the game yet. So that is Domineering Invasion, and the artwork is based off of Linford's siege on the lower town of Estercrest. The next card is Summer Season. This card is simply based off of the Summer Season. This is a 1-cost spell. It says search for a card in your graveyard and put it in your hand. So this is definitely a far better card. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say this could be better than a spell. I'm drawing a blank right now that brings back some cards to the back to the field. But for bringing a card back to your hand from the graveyard for only 1 magicka, that's actually really solid, and I could see a lot of people wanting to run 3 of these in their decks. Next card, and that is one thing with this collector's pack, I think there are a couple cards that people would want to run in their competitive decks. Alright, next card is called Back to Normal, and this is for at least America. Things are pretty much back to normal in terms of COVID. This is a 2-cost spell. It's kind of people just walking in the street. And it says remove all effects and abilities of battle cards and legends on the field. If a card has bleed, it keeps that ability. So I don't know if people would really want to use this in a competitive deck, but if you're playing a pretty basic deck, this would be a great way to kind of eliminate some card synergy that's happening on the field that your opponent has. Honestly, I could see this being really good against a Tanis build or a Marith build. Boring Kingdoms don't have a lot of on-table synergy. They have a little bit, but theirs is more from the hand or from elsewhere. So this, especially against Tanis, I think would be really good. But I don't know, Marith has a lot of cards that bring down some stats. So that is Back to Normal. The next card, going to a token, is called New Currency, and this card is based off of just the concept and the idea of Bitcoin. This is a 4-cost token. It's an item token, so it would kind of work with that one, that sacred. Gift 3, and it says this, impact 3. Draw 3 cards, send 2 to the Forgotten. So this would be a great card draw card. However, you are sending 2 cards to the Forgotten. And currently in the Game of Kingdoms, there is not a lot of cards that deal with the Forgotten at this moment. So I could see some people maybe wanting to use this competitive, but I think the Forgotten thing might be a huge caveat, especially because there isn't anything that has to deal with the Forgotten right now. But still, I really like this, and I don't know, I think I would definitely give this card a go. Okay, the final 2 cards are battle cards, and I'm really excited for these. First one, oh, I don't want to show that one yet, because I'm actually the most excited for that one. Alright, General Putin. And I think you guys are getting an idea of who this card would be based off of. And I think this card actually might be pretty good. I could be wrong, but that's just a thought. He's a 1-cost, phase 1 battle card. 200 attack, 200 health. So overall stats are pretty but he does cost 1, so that's pretty nice. He's a human neutral, and then his effect reads this. This card cannot be attacked if another friendly card is on the field. While on the field, any damage dealt to a sacred is doubled, but this does apply both ways. However, if you're playing with a sacred such as Skylight Fountain, or maybe you have some cards that have the ability defensive, or maybe you've played a spell that requires a card to be attacked before your sacred's attacked, this could be lethal in any deck. I could see this being pretty good. I could be wrong, but I just really like how the artwork turned out for this one. And then the last one, really excited for this card. If you follow the Discord server, you have already seen this card. But this card is called the Man in Red, which, if you haven't guessed, is based off of good old Santa Claus. This is a phase 3, cost 1. So it is a phase 3, so I could see some people maybe being turned off a little bit by that, but it only costs 1. And I'm trying to make Sacred Phase 2 and especially Sacred Phase 3 cards more appealing in the game. This is a human mystic neutral, 400 attack, 600 health, so pretty fair stats for being a Phase 3 card. And its effect reads this. While on the field, impact abilities on cards can be used twice rather than once. And so there are a lot of great cards that this could work with. Being able to use impact abilities more than once, I think that would be incredible, especially using a spirit card. So that is all of the holiday 2020, or I should say collector's 2022 cards. I don't know which one my favorite is. I love General Putin. I love Man in Red. But honestly, I think all these cards are special in some way, and they're also different. And yeah, these are available on the Game Crafter right now at the release of this video. I want to thank you guys again for watching this video and also watching the other videos. And if you haven't already, go back and watch all of them. I put a lot of work into all these, and there's a lot of great stuff that came out over these 12 days of Christmas YouTube uploads. This Collector's 2022 pack is available now. It is in the link in the description box below where you can get your hands on it. And anything else that I want you to know about pertaining to the Kingdoms trading card game is in the description box below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I do want to end this video with a quick Bible talk because my faith in Jesus Christ is something that is very important to me. And as we celebrate Christmas and as the new year comes up and we go into the new year, I love to set goals. And one thing that I always like to think about are some spiritual goals. How can I be a better Christian? How can I live out my faith better? And I want to encourage you to do the same, to take some time and to think, how can I be a better believer in Jesus, a better follower of Jesus going into the year 2023? I am so excited for what Kingdoms has to offer for the year of 2023. There's going to be some new sets that come out, a lot of stuff on social media and YouTube, and the website's going to be getting updated. A lot of new stuff's going to be coming out, and I hope you guys are excited for that. As for that, recording all these videos has been very tiring but rewarding at the same time, and I'm going to be relaxing for the rest of the year, and I guess till next year. So you guys have a good Christmas and a good New Year, and I'll see you next year.